What's up, everybody? I know, late video, but I had shit to do. Today's episode of General Hospital, pretty good. I liked it, except for a couple dumbass parts. But oh yeah, I hope y'all all had a great weekend. I'm just gonna go all in on this video right now. I'm not even gonna break it down to what happened. I'm just gonna go all around on this video. Sonny and Olivia, I wanted to spit in their face today, like literally spit in their face. That's how pissed I was with them today. The way they talked to Connie, it just made me want to punch the both of them in the face. The way they acted towards her. Just because she overheard y'all conversation and y'all both sitting there co-signing with each other, talking about it ain't none of her business. The conversation wasn't, directly towards her. It don't fucking matter. It is her business. The conversation is about her. She got a right to know. If y'all sitting there talking behind her back, be man enough and woman enough to say it to her fucking face. Don't sit there and say that shit behind her back. Like, come on now. Sonny gets on my fucking nerves. He my boy, I grew up watching Sonny, but it's times like these where I just don't like him. Like, it's like the way he just dog bitches out. I can't stand the way he treated her today, like she wasn't shit, like she was gum stuck under the bottom of his shoe. To me, that's the way he treated her today. And the same way with Olivia. Like the way she talked to Connie, talking about, oh, it wasn't none of your business. Bitch, yes it is her business. Shut the fuck up. Olivia get on my nerves. Fuck is wrong with these people? Like, to sit there and just talk to that woman like she's nothing. Like she don't mean shit. I mean, come on. Okay, yeah, she printed the story about ELQ. She printed the story about Kiki. Sonny, get over it. You've done worse. Okay, y'all gonna give her hell just because she's printed a story to save her career? Unlike the rest of y'all, she don't got deep pockets. She has to work for a living. Why are y'all just berating her like it ain't nothing over a story that don't really affect y'all life? This story don't affect Olivia life. It don't affect Sonny life, because y'all gonna do what y'all do. They get on my fucking nerves. Like the way they just talked to her, it was just crazy. Like she kept trying to explain herself. Sonny just kept on not wanting to hear it. Over talking Olivia. It was just crazy. And Olivia sitting there behind him, acting like she's so bad and tough. And that's your cousin. Like, seriously. It's just ridiculous to me. So when Olivia got a phone call from Dante telling her that the baby was coming or whatever, she and Sonny wanted to go to the hospital. So he just pretty much ended the conversation between him and Connie like it wasn't nothing. I just don't like the way he treat women. And Olivia, when you do hook up with Sonny, I'm not gonna have no sympathy for you when he puts you through hell, just like he did all the other bitches that he ran with. Cause trust me, he gonna do it. Cause you know how Sonny is. Trust me, Sonny, when he get with Olivia, he gonna play that bitch like Lotto. I'm telling you. He gonna dog Olivia out just like he dogged Carly and all the other chicks that he been with. Cause that's what Sonny does. He dog people. So if I was Connie, I wouldn't even sweat him. I wouldn't sweat Olivia. I'd do me. I'm just saying.
Everybody going?
Thank God. They get on my nerves. Man. He coming here begging everybody. He's aggravating. Anyway. Sorry about that. About the interruption. Anyway, yeah. I'm not gonna have no sympathy for Olivia when Sonny dogged the shit out that bitch. I ain't gonna have no sympathy for you. Cause it is what it is. You dug your hole, bitch. Go lie up in it. Cause I'm telling you. When bitches hook up with Sonny, trust, it ain't no fairy tale. He might wine and dine you in the beginning, but trust me, you might want to read your handbook when you're dealing with Sonny. I'm just saying. Anything that you do that goes against Sonny in any way, he sees it as betrayal. Even when the shit ain't even about him, he just somewhat sees it as betrayal. He just, Sonny, take some seats, have several seats, and go get your life. Olivia, go back to Bensonhurst and work at that car dealership or wherever the fuck you was working. Just get out my life. Connie, more power to you. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, Luke and Holly were at the house in Corinth, Pennsylvania. For those of you who didn't know, because I know over the weekend somebody asked me, how did Obrecht get to overseas that fast? I'm like, no, it wasn't overseas. It was in Pennsylvania, Corinth, from the show Lovin'. Damn, I gotta catch up with that show. I'm mad as fuck I didn't watch Lovin' back in the day. I'm so mad. Because it looked like a pretty good show. So anyway, Luke went into that damn basement and look who he found. Here I'm thinking it's probably gonna be Robin, but you know, I'm not that naive because I knew they wasn't gonna reveal Robin that fast, especially to Luke. Laura. That's who he found. Laura. I knew Laura ass was gonna get in some trouble with Jerry Jacks. I knew it. And that's what happened. Laura found Jerry. He knocked her out. Well, the way she found him was she got in contact with Jax. But Jax didn't know nothing, so she called Jane, Jax and Jerry's mother. She appealed to Jane as a mother, and Jane told her where Jerry was, so she found Jerry. He was surprised to see her. He knocked her out, tied her up, and she told Luke that somebody else was in the room, but she couldn't see who it was, or she didn't know who it was because Jerry didn't want her to know. My guess is Robin. So he tied her up, left her there or whatever. So Luke untied her and they talking and he's trying to figure out why the hell did she risk her life, stuff like that. And I said it from the beginning, Laura dumb. She should have just stayed in Port Charles and let Luke do him because Laura is not equipped to take care of somebody like Jerry Jacks. I mean, come on. She lucky all Jerry did was knock you out and tie you up. You're lucky because he would have killed you. So they're talking or whatever. She grabbed her. He gave her her cell phone. She noticed she had a voicemail from Lulu telling her that the baby was coming. So her and Luke and them, they get upstairs because, you know, Holly was up there with Dr. Obrecht, and Obrecht made a deal with Holly that if Holly let her go, she'd help revive Robert and get him out the coma. So when Holly was thinking about it, Obrecht knocked Holly out. So Luke found Holly, you know, Luke and Laura found her, and they were, you know, sharing a little reunion about, you know, talking about Ethan and stuff, how Laura met Ethan a few months ago. And, you know, that Ethan's a good kid. I miss Ethan. Why can't they bring Ethan back on the show? He was cool. Nathan Parsons, definitely a good actor. I think his name is Nathan Parsons, I think. The kid who played Ethan. I think that's his name. I know it's Nathan. But anyway. So Luke had a decision to make. Either go to Port Charles and go to the hospital to see his new grandbaby. Legal grandbaby. The reason why I say legal, because we all know the biological parents are Spinelli and Maxie, but Lulu and Dante are the legal parents on record. So therefore they're legal. For those of you who don't know. So Luke had a decision to make. Go to the hospital or go chase after Jerry and get the cure. So Holly told him she'll go after Obrecht and Jerry and stuff like that. She'll go, you know, try to find the cure for him. So it was all settled and they left. Let me just tell you this. It was so good seeing Luke, Laura, and Holly all together again. And they all look good at their age. I swear. Some of them are in their 50s, 60s, and they just look fabulous. So anyway, Britt is being interrogated at the PCPD by Dante and Anna. And Anna just not giving a fuck with this bitch. She was like, I will keep you at this goddamn police station even if I gotta deliver your baby myself. I was like, damn, Anna, you cold. Anna, I love her though. She is so cold with it. Britt dumb. I said this Friday, why the fuck would you lie for a woman that treats you like trash? I don't get why she protecting Obrecht. And then Anna seemed like she was connecting the dots because of the Robin, Patrick, Faison situation. She feels like she's connecting the dots, and Britt's still playing stuck on stupid. So that's when Dante got a call that the baby was coming, so he had to go. And Britt trying to be all smug, talking about some bye daddy. I'm like, and Dante looked at her like he wanted to throw that bitch out the window. I don't blame him. So she asked to make a phone call or whatever. So the person she thought to call was Nicholas. Of course, he's a billionaire. So she called Nick. He came. I'm going to tell you like this, Britt. Word of advice, don't fuck with Anna Devane. That's all I got to say, because she will cut a bitch. Anna don't play, and I could tell by the determination on her face, she will kill you. Besides, at least she know. I mean, you know, babies are born in jail all the time. I'm just saying, she should have told the truth. You lucky she ain't put you in a holding cell. So anyway, Tracy was at ELQ gloating to AJ the fact that he's now officially out as CEO. She got her security team to come up in there, and she put up a portrait, a picture frame of Kiki, of the story of Kiki not being a Quartermain. AJ threw the shit on the floor. He was pissed, rightfully so. And Tracy sitting there gloating, had security throw his ass out the building. So she puts up a picture of Edward, telling Edward that she knew that this is what he wanted all along. I had to roll my eyes at that. When the fuck did Edward give you any clue that he wanted you to be the CEO of the company? If that's what Edward wanted, why would he give his shares to the other Quartermains and not her? Clearly, he didn't want you as CEO. That's clear. I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted. That's the reason why I think he gave her the relish. He wanted her, I think, to build her own legacy. I said this months ago. He wanted her to build her own legacy, which I think Tracy should have did. What happened to TAQ? Remember Tracy wanted to start her own company, Tracy Angelica Quartermain Industries? She should have did that. Fuck ELQ. That's your father's legacy. Make your own legacy. Something that you can hand down to Ned and Dylan in Brooklyn one day. You know what I'm saying? That's what Tracy should have did. Tracy ain't nothing but a gloat monster. That's all she loved to do is turn her back on her own damn family. But sometimes she is nice to them, you know, when it counts. But she can be a bitch on wheels. Little short self. Anyway. So AJ is running around. Nicholas was at the hospital talking with Elizabeth, and he's trying to, you know, she's telling him about what happened, and, you know, AJ, Sonny pistol whipping him, which is funny. Cause Sonny whooped that boy ass. That's all I got to say. I ain't seen nobody get pistol whipped since I watched that movie back in the day. It was some old 70 gangster movie. Somebody got beat up with a gun. That shit was too funny. But anyway, I know it's harsh, but I mean, come on, have a little sense of humor. Don't judge me. Y'all know y'all laughed too when Sonny hit that boy in the face with that gun. Anyway, so, you know, I don't get Nicholas. Nicholas, just leave Elizabeth the fuck alone. If she wants to be with that loser, let her be with him. The reason why I call him a loser, you know why. I mean, come on, AJ has a lot of growing up to do. I mean, come on, he should have grown by now. So AJ sees her hugging Nicholas, and of course he gets upset and storms off. This is why I say he doesn't grow. Instead of just walking over there and seeing what they were hugging about, you turn around like a teenager and run away. And Elizabeth wants to go after him. Why, I don't know. And I agree with Nicholas. I mean, dude threatened a woman with a gun. He threatened to shoot Connie if he had a gun, and you're gonna go after him? Are you serious? He's volatile right now. Leave him the fuck alone. Elizabeth just don't learn. She just don't know no better. So anyway, Nicholas, I mean, AJ show up at the Floating Rib or whatever. He orders a vodka double, of course, drowning his sorrows in liquor. See, this is why I feel like he's not the right person to run ELQ, because you're running straight. You're going through a downward spiral every time your life doesn't pan out the way you want it to, so you turn to liquor? Every time you have a crisis? Come on now. He's not strong enough to be CEO, in my opinion. I'm sure some of y'all don't agree, but that's just my opinion from the way I see it. So anyway, Maxie water broke. She ready to go to the hospital. Spinelli wanted to go with her, but Ellie got a problem with it or whatever. I just wanted to smack the piss out of Ellie. How you gonna stop him from going to the hospital to be with his friend? Just because him and Maxie not together no more, that's still his friend. He's known her a hell of a lot longer than he known you. So why should he put her on the back burner for you? That's not fair. That's his friend. Like, seriously, Ellie, you starting to piss me off. Like, seriously. And you're the one holding the secret. Not only Maxie, but you know the truth and you're not saying nothing. So that makes you even more guilty than she is. Well, actually, y'all on the same playing field as guilty. So they're sitting there at the floating rib, eating some cake, talking and stuff like that. And Ellie's sitting there telling him, oh, it was none of his business about, you know, Maxie going into labor, into the hospital. He shouldn't, you know, just basically trying to tell him he shouldn't be there. I felt like, bitch, who is you? He's known her a lot longer than you. You're just jealous because of the bond that they have. And you're threatened by that when you have no reason to be. And you're the one holding this big ass secret. And you're looking in his face every day trying to dictate his friendships, but you're hiding his child from him. You're keeping his baby from him, which he has a right to know. So, you know, she get a call from Brad or whatever. She gotta go back to work. She tells Spinelli he should go to the hospital and check on Maxie. You know that cake that they had, the wedding cake? That shit looked so good. I swear that shit made me hungry. So anyway, back at General Hospital, Maxie sweating. The pain starts to come. Mac and Felicia and everybody there for her. You know, they telling her to eat some more ice chips and stuff. And I want to ask y'all women a question. What is with the ice chips in childbirth? Why do pregnant women eat ice chips when they're in labor? I just never understood it. Nobody ever explained that to me. I don't know. It's not weird, but I just wanted to know why. And you know what I love about this birth when Maxie is because it's so more realistic than the birth on The Young and the Restless. Did y'all see the episode where Chelsea, Adam Newman ex-wife, was giving birth in her white wedding dress and there was no blood? She wasn't sweating. Her hair and makeup was perfect. And the baby came out looking like it was 3 months old. I was like, that is such not realistic birth. That birth looked fake as fuck. It wasn't nothing wrong with the girl. Her hair was fabulous. Her makeup was flawless. And I'm like, she wasn't even sweating and you just gave birth. Maxie looked like death on wheels when she was giving birth, when she was in labor. She was sweating. Her hair was messy. She looked like a normal pregnant woman giving birth. Chelsea didn't. I was like, I kind of love me some General Hospital because they realistic with they shit. Even though Maxie lying and need to tell the truth. God don't like ugly. I'm just saying, you need to tell that truth. So anyway, I hope I ain't leave nobody out on this episode. Dante and Lulu, I feel kind of bad for them because this is not biologically their child like they think it is. But I digress. I mean, you know, you'll get your baby one day. So anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Boo-hoo, we get to see Franco tomorrow. But yay, we get to see Carly tomorrow. I haven't seen Carly in a while. I'm glad I get to see her reaction to the Morgan situation. Also, before I go, I'm happy because last night I watched SummerSlam and John Cena lost. So, anyway, see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.